and that's the face card on my wrist. She 808. 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 Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She 808. She 808. She 808. She 808.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right to the air to open this one up. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. Third and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Third and 5. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's Eddie Pinheiro now, as the Panthers will try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 3-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll try. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up 4th down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's 4th down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive? One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Back to the air one more time. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
Let's go now.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Young quickly out to Leggett. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Cut my team. Cut my team.
On play action, Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and a yard. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go. Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Roll. Here we go. Shot.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Young. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers are out to a 10-0 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 14 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Let's go now. Ready?
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
On 4th down, Young. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shut up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most to Devian Clowney there in run support. 3rd down and 9. Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long.
Come on, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run with Hubbard. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Crap low 80. Go.
Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Tracy now to return it. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll go play action with Young. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 27, Giants nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Check go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Back to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Panthers will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one deep and looking for Melton. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers will add one more onto their big lead.
Giants nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Tracy now to return it. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
To throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On play action, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Hubbard, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. Another run here with Hubbard. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete to Melton. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Now, faking the give. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. 1st and 10. To the outside, complete to Johnson. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it.